Hey guys, it's Andy.
Jazz.
We about to get courageous.
Because we are reacting to Jackson
Let's
Wang
get
and
it.
his music video for GBAD.
Come on, bruh.
And from what I saw on social media, there's like this one lyric part where he says like, gotta be a dick.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that's what
Damn.
GBAD means.
Gotta be a dick.
Yeah,
I thought it in the beginning. I thought it was G-bad.
Yeah.
Because I was like, God damn, like
I know.
Jackson's a G and he bad. You know what I'm saying?
But can't wait to watch
Come
it
on.
listen. So let's get to
Let's go.
it.
Reminds me of Windows XP.
Ooh.
Magic Man.
He's bloody.
Is this a continuation from his last video? Remember when he drowned?
Life is great. Just gotta be a dick sometimes. You only live once. Just gotta be a dick sometimes. Life is great.
Oh, damn!
Just gotta be a dick sometimes. You only live once. Just gotta be a dick sometimes.
He's gonna be a dick sometimes.
Yeah.
Me one for the love, second to the trust, three
Oh.
to the principle, and that is us.
Isn't he the streamer?
Counting facts, but they
Or is he a
don't
streamer?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
Without a clean puff. Understand that for love as a favor. It's never enough because they got used to the flavor.
Oh, shit!
Came with many layers, too many
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait.
What did he just shoot out?
No, hold on.
Wait, with what did he do that?
I feel like... Okay,
Even the guy in the letter, I thought he was just like gathering power or something,
My
but
throat's getting dry.
you know how it's gotta be a
Yeah,
dick
dick.
sometimes.
So everything is working down there. The magic is down there. Oh, Jackson,
That's
okay.
a strong ass.
I know.
Come on, bruh.
enough because they got used to the flavor.
Woo!
Came with many layers, too many players. When shit
Oh.
goes down, they still want you to be the savior. Became the pick and roll from the getaway. Fancy move with the fadeaway.
Ooh.
The reaching when the ref looks away.
Fancy move with
Gotta
the
keep
fadeaway.
myself in check. Am I okay? I still believe and trust over 1,000 times. But fuck your corn with yeses on both sides. Insane when they still blame me cause I
We gotta look at the
guess that's why
lyrics.
we gotta be a dick sometimes. Life
Wait,
is
I like what
that's
he
fine,
said
but
there.
Fuck your corn with yeses on both sides. Insane.
Fuck your coin with yeses on both sides. Yes. I like that. We're gonna have to look at the lyrics because there's no
We're gonna look
lyrics
at the
here,
lyrics
unfortunately.
after,
But
yeah.
I like what he
Come
said
on.
right there.
Believe and trust over 1,000 times. But fuck your corn with yeses on both sides.
Oh, you see that? Jackson's the one that saved him. 근데 why is but why is he like in some way thanking
The
this
other dude is getting all the credit when
And did you-
Jackson's the one
Yeah,
that
and-
saved them.
and Jackson right now is kind of going, okay,
Hello.
like I used
You know, I saved you with
used
my
ding right here.
I mean,
it's a magic ding
We'll
too.
see. We'll
It's a
see if he does
special
it
one.
again. Is he really using his?
I don't know. I'm just gonna assume you guys. Okay, let's go back all the way.
Okay, we'll go back.
Aim the pick and roll from the getaway. Fancy move with the fadeaway. The
this
reaching
beat
when
is
the ref
dope as
looks
shit, though.
away.
Look
Gotta
at-
keep
look at it.
myself in check. Am I okay?
He hugs
I still
him.
believe and trust over
And he's taking the
1,000
freaking
times, but
credit.
fuck your corn with yeses on both sides. Insane
Wow.
when they
You acting like you the hero. You ain't do
didn't do
shit.
dick sometimes. Life is great. Just gotta be a dick sometimes. You only live once.
This beat is so dope.
Just gotta be a dick sometimes. Life is great. Just gotta be a dick sometimes. You only live once. But gotta be a dick sometimes.
Ooh. God.
Dude, this is like
Yes, he is using his
this is comedy,
Man
you
parts.
guys. Yeah.
his man parts are so strong that it goes up against automatic weapons like that.
Let us know if we're tripping. If
Are
we're-
we tripping?
Just because we know that there's the word dick in this song, let us know if we're tripping. But I feel like he's using
That's a force to be reckoned
his
with,
down there to save people, right?
bruh. Damn. But I like the
Gosh.
if it is, then I do like the comedic like
I
part
do.
of the I do.
I do.
Yeah, he even makes it curve. God damn. Ooh.
Woo!
Yo, man. Pow.
Life is great when peace comes to your
What
Yo,
the
why
hell?
place, but you're so too up. But now it's hard, taking got no room for up. What's the line? 'Cause the player
Oh.
Like, do they not see what happened? Did they not see? What the hell is that?
Remember there was like some type of like octopus or something?
That shit was bland. I even tried to change myself to another man. Things never land according to the plan. Devils never want to understand.
Oof. What?
Fucking, it's Squidward.
This is trippy.
It's Squidward, bruh.
You only live once. Just gotta be a dick sometimes. Life is great.
He's trying to hide Jackson.
Sometimes you only live once. But gotta be a
Oh my god. Do you see these like ugly people? You know what I mean?
just gotta be a dick sometimes.
Oh.
Damn!
It just gotta be a. Boom.
He blasted him with
Hey,
the
look at
dick.
that.
I think not to harm, but to set. Wait, let me pause this real quick. Wait, hold on. We gotta be a dick, not to harm, but to set boundaries and protect our own will.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts. G. Jackson is one bad mother.
Yes.
Come on, bruh.
Yeah. G-bad.
Come on, bruh.
Okay.
We need to look at the lyrics, though.
Yeah. Like while you look at that, I do think I know what he means about gotta be a dick sometimes, because I feel like in life, at least from looking at the music video, people can take advantage of you, you know, and like they don't appreciate sometimes the things that you do. I kind of said this in a recent video actually, like about you not being born as this cold person. Life
Right.
makes you cold. You know how there's times where people go, damn, you're a dick now, or damn, you're cold. But it's like, it's not because I want to be. Life makes you that way.
Right.
I'm not saying it's right to be a dick or be a cold, but sometimes you gotta be, like what Jackson said. Sometimes you gotta be, because if you're not, people will step all over you. This life is cruel.
Right.
You know, and if you don't protect yourself for real, like what he said, you can't live this world for
Right.
real. You will get ruined.
No, I like the way he said that at the end, because it's true. Just based off of, so we're gonna get into lyrics soon, but just based off of what he said at the
Yeah.
end, right? It's true. Sometimes to set boundaries, you need to say no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't always be a yes man. Because the
Right.
moment you are, then that's how you get taken advantage of.
Yes.
And I think that's why there was that one part in the lyrics that says something about F your coin.
Oh,
with
coins, yes, the
yeses, or
yeses.
something like that,
Right.
right? Like I said, we're gonna get to it, but
Uh-huh.
it's true, because the moment you say no, automatically it's like, oh,
Yeah.
this person is not down for me.
Oh my god, that's so relatable
this
for me.
person like doesn't care for me.
Yeah.
He's a bad
And
person.
they
like
forget all the stuff you did do for them.
exactly. Oh, because so
Oh.
100 yeses
Yes.
are all erased
Uh-huh.
because of
One
one
no.
no. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people are really quick to forget
Yeah,
like what
100%.
you've done for them. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But let's get to the lyrics. Let's
Okay.
get to the lyrics and see what he's talking about. He says, life is great, just gotta be a dick sometimes. You only live once, just gotta be a dick sometimes. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Life is good. You only live once. If it means that you gotta be a dick sometimes,
You
just
gotta.
because you gotta protect yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think this is in the positive way, not
Yeah.
literally like, yeah, it's okay to be a dick in
Yeah.
life.
He does.
That's
he
not
does
what
not
he's
mean
saying.
that.
Right.
Like being a dick, as in like, if it means that me saying no is gonna make me look like
a
one,
dick.
then
Yep.
I will become a dick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But not like literally like be a dick to somebody.
Exactly.
Like don't be really mean to
Or
somebody for
rude.
no reason. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Do
But
it to protect yourself.
exactly, and to set boundaries.
Yeah.
But he says, for me, 1 for the love, 2nd to the trust, 3 to the principle, and that is us. I like that.
Me too.
I like that, because he's basically saying love, trust, and principle. That's what I live by. Love, of trust and principle.
Yeah.
You call them facts, but they don't line up.
Oh.
Tastes like Cohiba without a clean puff. Okay, so for those of you who don't know what Cohiba is a Cuban cigar,
I was
right?
gonna say, is it some type of smoking
Yeah,
brand?
it's a
or-
Cuban cigar. So he's saying you call them facts, but they don't line up.
Uh-huh.
And it's like you don't make sense.
Right.
Like whatever you said in the beginning at the end don't match up. Tastes like Cohiba without a clean puff. Basically saying like how do you know what a Cohiba,
Tastes
a
like.
Cuban cigar tastes like when you never had a clean puff of it?
Yeah.
It's like basically saying, oh, like, bruh, have you ever tried this Cohiba cigar? You know, it's like, yeah, I did, but you never took in a clean puff.
Or you just put your mouth on it.
Yeah, so you're gonna. So the moment you say you did, you kind of effed yourself.
Like,
because
you're
it's
fronting.
You're fronting. Like you never tried it before, so
Right.
how would you know?
Exactly.
And the reason why I know you never tried it is because whatever you're saying don't line up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You call them facts, but to me, they're not lining up. So it's not making any sense.
Exactly. And then after that, he says, done this, done that for love as a favor. It's never enough because they got used to the flavor.
Ooh.
So done this and done that for love as a favor. So out of love, he's done this and that for people.
Makes sense to the video.
Yeah, as a favor, you know, like whatever favor that these people asked him for.
Right.
It's basically saying, yeah, I've done this and that
Yeah.
out of love. You know?
I did all this out of love, exactly what in the music video, but people got used to it. I like that, used to the flavor, because
got
it's
used
kind of
to
like,
the
you know, when you
flavor.
first eat something that's really good, you're like, you appreciate it. You're like, what is this, right? Like, this
Right.
is
'Cause
beautiful.
you tried
This-
it for the first
yeah,
time.
it's like orgasm in your mouth, right?
Right.
But as you keep eating it, you start getting used to it, so you don't appreciate that food the same way you did when you first ate it. And I feel like that's what Jackson's here saying.
Great
is
example.
Like, yeah, he's here saying like, I do all these favors because I truly want to. It's out of love. I'm not
Right.
trying to get any attention. I'm not trying to get your approval, nothing. I'm really doing this out of love. But it's never enough because they got used to flavor. Like, no matter how many times I do it, I think at the end of the day, this person will never appreciate me. Why? Because
it.
I always just do it, and now they're getting used to it. It's a given now at
Basically
this point.
saying you're taking advantage of me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's the vibe we got in the video.
Yeah, so one yes turns into two yeses. Two yeses turn into three. I
Yeah.
keep doing all these favors for you, and
At first, you're probably like, oh my God,
Yeah.
thank you so much, Jackson.
Yeah.
Or whoever. Thank you so
Exactly.
much. And then later now, it's not, there's no thank you. It's just literally like, oh, yeah, of course.
yeah.
Of course
Literally.
he's gonna do that for me.
It's just
Like,
kind of like, I'm going to do
so relatable.
Yeah, it's just taking advantage of
Yeah.
you at this point.
Right.
The puzzle came with many layers, too many players. When shit goes down, they still want you to be their savior.
Oh!
Oh, okay. So puzzle
I
has
like
so
that.
many layers and there's so many players. But when shit really goes down, they still want me to, like, they want you to be the savior.
Yeah.
You know
they
what
call
I mean?
you.
They only want you when they need you.
Need you. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about you guys, but that's so relatable for me
They
in my life.
only call you when they need you. When shit really hits the fan,
Yeah.
that's when they call you. But other
Right.
times, no.
No, this song is
Oh
very
my
relatable.
God.
I'm not gonna get too deep into my personal life, but I've had someone in my life where it was like that. Now, it's cut ties because it's like what Jackson said. I had to be a dick. You know what I mean? I had to. It was to protect myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there was only so much that I could be this yes man and keep like allowing myself to be open, doing it out of love, doing this and not be appreciated. And I
Right.
don't do these things to be appreciated. It was truly just because I
Out
wanted
of
to.
love.
But when you start feeling like this person is taking advantage of you, is when you gotta draw the line for real.
Yeah, you
know
really
what I
gotta
mean?
draw the
and
line.
you gotta be the dick. And that's what happened. I became that dick to that person, and all hell broke loose,
Yeah,
you guys.
you're gonna-
And that's why me and this person is no longer, right?
Yeah.
But that's why I think I can relate to this, and it's so like unfortunate for me because it was like, bruh, that one or that one time I decided to stand up for myself and be this dick, I became this bad person.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay,
It's
I'm
not
done.
even. It's not even like you stood up to be the dick.
No.
You weren't trying to be a dick. It was
Right.
more like you were just trying to draw a line, like set boundaries. But
And-
you
and you end up being the
Yeah,
dick.
you became the dick because of that.
Right.
But only to the opposite, like to the person's like, you know, in their point
Yeah.
of view.
And
you
they
know,
only call you when they need something. And yet I was still there.
whack.
Even though I knew it was like that,
That's
I
whack.
still went.
That's lame
You
energy,
know,
bro.
it's
That's a
lame energy.
lame right
Yeah.
there.
Ah,
But
so relatable for me.
that's so lame, bro. But after that, this shit is a poetry, by
Yeah,
the way.
it is.
But after that, he says, became the pick and roll for them to get away. Fancy moves with the fade. Ooh.
It's like a basketball. When they're reaching when the refs look away.
Yeah, but became the pick and roll for them to get away. Fancy moves with the fadeaway. So pick and roll is a basketball term.
Right.
It's a play, right? So that's when let's say basically Luka Doncic and LeBron James plays this way all the time. When the point forward or the point guard has the ball at the top of the key, your center usually is the one to give the screen. You give the screen, you roll away, and then the center rolls with you. And then you either bounce past them to the center so he could have a quick layup, easy layup, or an alley-oop dunk. But I feel like he used that is because the person who made the play is Luka Doncic or LeBron.
Okay.
But the person who made the shot
Gets the
the credit. You know what I'm saying?
When both of them should get the credit, though.
Both of them should be getting the
they
credit.
both did the work.
Right. But the other way I'm describing, I don't know if I'm reaching with this.
Okay.
But became the pick. Not pick and roll, but became the pick. And roll for them to get away.
Like roll as in like hang with them.
Yeah, exactly. I became the pick. So I was picked to roll with them, to hang out with them so that they could get away.
So they're using, in this case, let's just put like Magic Man. Technically, that's what that guy did in the music video. It's like he's using Magic Man.
Yeah, he was hanging out with Magic Man.
Right. To get all the credit, basically. And I feel like the fancy moves with the fadeaway is kind of like in the video too. Like Jackson did all the fancy moves, but he's the one that's fading away. Do you know what I mean? Because the other person's taking all the credit. But also, I think that could mean like fancy moves with the fadeaway could be like if this person was to do something to distract everybody else from their troubles, and then they just fade away in the background.
Right.
So maybe someone like Jackson is the one taking all the blame.
Yeah, they put Magic Man in this case in front of them.
Right.
To use as a shield. So that they could fade away in the background.
Yeah, to distract.
But fade away.
Right.
Basketball. It's continuing on with that basketball scene. Pick and roll. Fade away. Fade away shots, when you're falling away and you're shooting.
Right.
And after that, they say they reaching when the ref looks away. Gotta keep myself in check. Am I okay? They reaching when the ref looks away. Reaching is another basketball term. When you're guarding somebody and you try to steal the ball, you're reaching.
Yeah.
That's a foul. You reach, I teach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's that term too. You reach, I teach.
Yeah. But only when the ref looks away.
Only when the refs look away. Why? Because when the refs looks away, they can't call the foul. You know what I'm saying? So basically saying like, only when they're looking away, you do all this shit and your true self comes out.
Right.
But when the ref is looking, it's kind of like this, and it's like this,
Right.
and then
You're
when
all of a sudden following the rules.
Yeah, it's like you're going like this, and then when the ref is looking, you're like,
we're just friends.
like, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
It's like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And so,
patting him in the back.
Yeah, so gotta keep myself in check. Am I okay? I love that because it's like no one else is gonna protect you but yourself. They're not checking up on you, clearly.
Exactly.
So you know what? I gotta check up on myself. Am I okay? And I think that's such a great message because I feel like we should always ask ourselves, are you okay? You know, like even if I know you might look crazy sometimes, but look at yourself in the mirror and just look at your reflection and just say, hey, you okay? You good?
Basically, it's like the only person that can really protect you, especially when you're in the moment, is yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you're checking yourself.
Right.
Am I good?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think I like that too because the whole they reaching when the ref looks away, because it's like in life too, there's people who try to act like they're there for you.
Right.
Or they're your friends maybe, just so that the public can see,
You gotta
or
have
the
the right
others
people
around you can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then when it comes down to it, like behind the scenes, it's not like that.
Are they gonna still be down
fake.
for you?
Right.
Like when shit hits the fan.
Yes.
Like, am I gonna have to clean up everything by myself, or am I gonna have people around me that'll help me clean this up with me?
As much as when you
and
call
stick by
me,
my side.
Right. As much as when you call me when you're in help and I go there, will you do the same for me?
Exactly.
And when they don't do the same back, that's when you know. You know, that's when you know. You
Exactly.
gotta be a dick sometimes.
You gotta be a dick sometimes, bro. And after that, he says, I still believe in trust over 1,000 times, but fuck your coin with yeses on both sides, bruh.
I love that.
F your coins with yeses on both sides.
Right. Basically, you don't have a choice then. You don't have a choice. That's
They're
what
not
Jackson's
giving him a
saying.
choice.
They're not giving him a choice. It's literally yes or yes. Take it or leave it. And if you choose none of the above, guess what? Now you're the dick.
Exactly.
Like, literally, you're a dick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But if you gotta be a dick sometimes, you gotta be a dick
Yeah.
sometimes.
And that's what Jackson means, I think. I think if it's like you're in a situation where you literally are only given yes and a yes, then yeah, be a dick at that moment
Like
and
you
say
ha-
no.
Like you have to do
Yeah.
it. Like it.
You
Like that's
gotta.
like you're sometimes put in that predicament in life where it's kind of like no, like we can't take no for an answer. Like you have to. We're like, what do you mean I have to? No, I
Right.
don't. I
If
don't
you're-
have to.
Yeah, if
you
you're
know what I'm saying?
If you're uncomfortable or if you don't want to do something, then don't do it.
But-
Especially if it doesn't benefit you.
Yeah,
You know?
especially.
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't force yourself. Seriously, I feel like that's what gets us depressed. That's what gets us in a funk. We lose ourselves because sometimes we try to please others
Right.
more than ourselves. And again, it's relatable for me. I'm sure it's relatable for you guys. There were moments in my life where it's like I felt like I didn't have a choice. It was
Right.
literally yes or yes. So I took one of the yeses because
Yeah.
what can I do, right? And it ended up so bad. And for me, it's like when I think back on it, it's like
You had a choice.
You had a choice, girl. You could have said no. Why? You were scared that you might look like a dick. You might.
Yeah.
Who the f cares? Because now it didn't even matter anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
Because
So,
now you get
love
wrapped
the
up
message
in it.
this.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And that's not cool. And then after that, he says, insane.
Insane.
When they still blame me because I slide, I guess that's when we gotta be a dick sometimes.
Yeah, you're
It's
gonna get the
true.
blame anyway.
You're gonna get the blame anyway.
Even though how many times I let it slide,
Uh-huh.
you know,
Like
you get the blame anyway.
you get the blame
exactly what I
anyway.
just meant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then that's why you just gotta be a dick sometimes. If I'm gonna take the blame anyway, might as well like take the blame and also take it because I'm being true to myself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because it
Yeah.
sucks. Sometimes I love the message in the song, like in the way it's written. It's really poetic.
Yeah.
You know.
And this goes for a lot of like celebrities too, because, you know, when they do something right and the public bashes on them, sometimes there's no point of them coming out to explain themselves because why? The public already made their decision of what they're
Yeah,
assuming.
right.
They're already standing by that shit. Instead of trying to give them the time to think like, hey, let's give them the benefit of doubt. Maybe there's something else. Let's see what they have to say first before we make our
Yeah.
judgment. There's none of that. It's already like, oh,
It's automatically it's your
Bad.
fault.
bad.
It's your fault.
Right.
You know what I
It's
mean?
already, they already set.
The narrative is set.
Right. So there's no point of them to even come out and justify it. And
Yeah.
that's why it's like, I mean, not, sorry,
As
I'm
it-
speaking Korean. Either way, you're going to blame me.
Yeah.
So why? Right?
Yep. Artists have no, like in this case, what she's trying to say is like artists have no choice. In the end, the narrative is set for you. It's like, God damn, bro.
Right.
And after that is the chorus. And then he says, life is great when peace comes to your heart, a ride to find a place for your soul to part. You see what I mean about poetry, bruh?
Love that.
But now it's hard. The game got no room for art. Ooh. Watch the line because the players can't tell black, white apart. Ooh.
Ooh, that kind of goes back with the basketball scheme.
I think so
Yeah.
because, but now it's hard. The game got no room for art because
Oh.
I don't know. This is just my opinion. This is just my interpretation of it. But I
Okay.
think what he means on that part is like, it got no room for art. Why? Because music is art.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like what he's talking about when he's saying the game, like his career,
Yeah,
like
his work
you know
line.
his work line, like being a musician, has no room for art anymore. Why? Because art is honesty. It's
Yeah.
about how you feel. It's about showing how you feel,
Yeah.
whether it be on a canvas or whether it be on a music program or whether it be on a piece of paper, like you're sketching something or you're writing lyrics, poetry.
Yeah.
It's like honesty. Like I can't even be honest no more.
Yeah.
You
And
know what
I
mean?
think it literally goes back to literally what I just said
Uh-huh.
about like people have so much to say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't let you express yourself sometimes.
Right.
It's like you're just being honest. You're just speaking your truth.
Right.
And there's always someone that needs to bring you down.
God damn, dude.
When you're just being innocently yourself sometimes
Yeah.
too, right? Like
Yeah.
it's so ridiculous. The world is so toxic.
Uh-huh.
Like you really can't speak your truth anymore. Because there's always something that people need to twist your words or take things out of context or it gets misinterpreted, right?
Yeah.
And I just feel like definitely I see what he means about the game got no room for
Yeah.
art.
Because the thing is,
Like we should be able to truly express ourselves.
right.
The way we want.
Because like I actually said this in another one of our videos, but you get in trouble for speaking your truth, but you don't get in trouble at all when you just agree with everything.
Oh yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's easy to just agree with the majority.
Uh-huh.
But you know, you as a human might have an opinion of your own and your own beliefs, right? Because you're a human, like you're yourself, like you have your own brain, like you think. But you speaking the truth will get you in trouble these days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not allowed to have an opinion
Right.
anymore. You know what I mean?
I mean, we've had experiences too. Like, it wasn't like bad or anything, but obviously, like, even while we do these videos, you know, we just speak our truth, like what we're doing right now. Like, we feel like this song is about this, or, you know, even those things. Some one or two people have something to say, and it's
There's
like,
something to say.
it's like, really?
But I mean,
Like,
it's just the way of the world now.
That's
You know
just
what
the
I'm
way
saying?
it is,
Like,
yeah.
Anyways, after that, he says, watch the line cause the players can't tell black white apart. So watch the line because the players, because remember earlier he was talking about basketball stuff, can't tell white black apart. And I think what he's talking about when it comes to black and white is the court.
Yeah.
You know, there are lines on the court.
Right, to tell you where.
Exactly. Whether it be, you know, there are lines like the free throw line, and then there's like the out of bounds, you know, area. And I feel like that's what he's talking about. You don't know whether if it's out of bounds or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it could be your
It's like
action.
setting boundaries.
Yeah, it's like whether it be he be talking about your actions or like what you're saying. You don't know if that shit that you just said or did is out of bounds or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's why there's lines for a reason, because that's where it sets the boundaries. Those are the rules, right? Where it's like, this marks where you could do the 3-point shooting and all that.
Right.
If it wasn't there, we wouldn't know. But I feel like he's saying, like, they don't know.
Exactly.
And that's why everything's all wonky, because there's no lines to set the boundaries.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
They don't know boundaries.
Whoever he's talking about, whatever he's talking about, is saying like, yeah, these people don't know their boundaries. And in life, I feel like you really need to know your boundaries, you know, for yourself too.
And I feel like for those type of people, we say they're thick-faced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they wear a mask. Like, they just don't know what's going on. Like, they have, it's almost to the point where, like, these people have, like, no morals. Like, they're selfish people who only care about their gain.
And again,
You know
the
what I
music
mean?
video showed it with that one dude.
It's
That was
like-
an octopus.
It's all about their benefits. It's
Yeah.
all about their gains. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I love the way he wrote that, though. And then after that, he says, spend time for talks, hope the shit would blend. I even tried to change myself to another man.
Exactly.
Things never land according to the plan. Devils never want to understand.
See?
Why? Because think about it. You try to change yourself into another person just so you can talk to this person
Right.
in the same level that they are.
But they
just
still-
so that you can get them to understand you. But devils never want to understand. They don't want to understand.
It's like literally what we just talked about right before this. It's like, you know, sometimes you try to change yourself to please others, and the whole like, no matter what you say or do, people already have this set narrative on you. So sometimes like, there's no point, because they just won't understand.
Right.
They won't try to understand. If you're dealing with someone who's not even gonna try to understand you, there's
Right.
really no point.
There's no
You're
point.
talking to a brick wall over here. You know what I mean? So that's when you make the move of just gotta be a dick.
Yep.
You know?
You gotta start.
Even if you might look like a dick to that person, whatever. It is
Yeah.
what it is. You gotta do it.
No, this song is straight up saying, like, look, it's okay to look like a dick. Because just because you said, let's say, either said no, or you either maybe even cut somebody off out of your life because they're toxic to your life, it's hindering your way to your goal, your path to your goal. If it means that you have to be a dick to do that, then you have to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this song is saying it's okay, because you doing that doesn't necessarily mean that you're a dick. But then the thing is, if it paints you to be the dick, then so be it.
Yeah, it's so relatable. But even for the music video, like, I feel like, you know, the guy in the green portrayed himself as this nice person. Hey, like, let's go on this journey together.
Right.
And slowly but surely,
Yeah.
he realizes that this guy's taking all the credit. Like, Magic Man's the one doing all the work with his down there, right?
Yeah, literally.
It's powerful over there.
Come on,
But that
bruh.
guy is giving big dick energy on the other side, thinking like he's the one.
Maybe,
you know what I mean?
Maybe that's what it means.
Oh, like big dick energy?
Yeah, big dick energy.
Oh,
like
yeah,
you didn't
'cause
even
there's
do
that
this.
saying.
Yeah, it's like you didn't even do this shit.
Yeah, you got this big
Come
dick
on,
energy,
bruh.
right?
Yeah.
But this person doesn't seem ugly, right? He's a well put together man, all that, but beneath it was this ugly. Where
Right.
comes Squidward?
Yeah,
You know
he's
what I mean?
Squidward,
and all
bruh.
the other characters too, they start turning all ugly. So it's like showing the true self.
Yeah.
And I think that's the scary part in this world, is that we don't know somebody's true heart sometimes.
Right.
They might seem like this well put together person, but they're actually really ugly inside. And you know, when you get trapped in that, it's sometimes hard to get out too.
Right.
When you get trapped in their mess.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why that Squidward was trying to take Magic Man underneath, because he's trying to pull him down and trying to hide him.
'Cause he
to
needs
cover
him.
up.
'Cause he needs
And-
him too.
And to cover up that like I don't want the world to know that it
Yeah.
was Magic Man
Right,
who
right,
did it.
right.
I need
It
the
was
world
me.
Yeah, it was me.
It was Squidward.
So he was trying to
Come
get
on.
rid of Magic Man. But Magic Man was like, no, F that. You know how powerful this thing is?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You want to get hit by this hammerhead shark?
Just gotta be a dick sometimes.
But also the way they filmed it too, I love that. Like, cause remember the last video, it was a little dark. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes,
But this
yes.
one, there's like they added that comedic.
Dark humor.
Like it's like dark humor, you know.
Yeah.
It's like they added that comedic part to it, and I love the way they made the video like
Yeah,
that.
I love
It's easier
Jackson's-
to understand too.
Yeah, like, do you see how long we just talked? I
Yeah.
love Jackson's songs and music videos because there's so much to talk about. We could probably go on more right
No,
now.
this guy's an
to be
artist,
honest. Yeah,
bro.
like it's so relatable, and like his messages can relate to many different types of
Right.
situations, many different types of people, right? And I feel like this is his truth. Whatever he's going through, whatever he's talking about, this
Right.
is his truth, and I'm so happy that he's sharing it with us.
Right.
Because I feel like that's what a true artist is when they're able to share their true heart.
It's like
And I feel it.
whatever they're
And
feeling.
I thank him for this.
Exactly. It's like whatever they're feeling. Like Jackson has a lot to say because in every one of his songs,
Yeah, there's
some
something.
deep meaning in there. Like there is something that we can relate with as a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Just as human beings.
yeah, like just as human, literally, just
Yeah.
as human beings.
Yeah.
Because Jackson doesn't look at all of this and it's like, oh yeah, like I'm a huge like rich celebrity
Yeah.
singer. No, he doesn't look at it like that. He looks at all of us as just humans, and my job is just what I love to do.
Yeah.
Write music, do music.
Share.
You know what I'm saying? And share.
Right. And
Come
hope that
on,
someone
bruh.
can relate and connect with me,
Come
right?
on, that's an artist right
Love
there.
this, you guys. But let us know how you guys interpret the
Yes.
music video and the song, you guys. And if you enjoyed this reaction, please give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
And we'll see you in our next video, guys.
Bye.
Bye.